Going to head back out to Gilma Avalos at as close as we can get to the El Centro College garage. Gilma, any news in regards to any kind of progress here? Because when we last spoke, and I know when the chief talked earlier tonight, he talked about being at a point where he's going to have to, I think in his words, was make a decision. And it sounded like make a decision on going in and getting this guy or waiting it out. It would appear that they continue to wait this out, does it not?
Well, Doug, I can tell you that in the last minute or so, we heard what sounded like a loud boom. At this point, we're not sure whether that was a flashbang, whether those may have been gunshots. We're still trying to confirm that information here on the ground for you. You can hear and see really the helicopter here just above the building. We know that this activity is centered around the north part of the building, where at last check, Dallas police are saying that officers were trying to negotiate with the suspect who was not cooperating, who had threatened to cause more harm to officers, saying very ominously that the end was near. So right now, we are waiting to see if we see any activity coming out of here. Of course, you can see the helicopter lights shining on this building, but it's kind of a sit and wait process right now. Of course, we will keep you updated on the latest here, but if you'd like, we can kind of stay on this and see what develops. But once again, we heard a loud boom. We're still trying to confirm what the source of that boom was, because this is as close as we can get to what appears to be a very dangerous situation inside.
Okay, well, let's talk about the possibilities with that boom, Gilma, because two things come to my mind. If we're thinking about the police side of things, there's a possibility that maybe they used what they call a flashbang, something to stun that man as they would then run into wherever he is to take control of him. That's one possibility. Another boom or a bang would be the possibility that this guy has threatened throughout the night that there are bombs around downtown Dallas. And he also said, I believe the chief had said, in the parking garage as well. I think that possibility exists as well. So the short answer is we don't know which way this pendulum swings on this. And again, we are waiting for Dallas PD to share with us any new information about what's happening down there. But Gilma Avalos sharing with us that in that parking garage, she heard the bang. Did you hear any gunfire after the bang, Gilma, or was it just the bang and that was about it? I'm curious.
We just heard that loud bang, so uncertain what the source might be. We're just trying to observe here. This happened just about a minute before we started talking again, Doug. So right now we're just waiting, and we are hearing some sirens in the distance, but that's not unusual, knowing the kind of situation. This is still, as the police chief said, a very, very active scene out here.